How awful are ants? Aren't they just the worst?
They're freaking like next to wasps and hornets. They're like God's worst nightmare come to
Oh
life.
my god! You know, I gotta ask you, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer and say I haven't. But have you ever been stung by a wasp?
I have once before in my life. Yeah, it was like a camping trip. Like there was like fucking like someone spilt soda into my shoe. I proceeded to put my shoe on and they got attracted to the sugar and stung the fuck out of my foot.
So, were you walking and it came at your foot, or was there one already in your shoe?
I was walking, like I just put them on. I was like, why is my shoe kind of wet and sticky? And all of a sudden I looked down and next to it was like a soda can that some punk kid probably knocked over. And next thing I knew, like they all got attracted to it. It was like probably like 5 of them, and they all individually took time to sting me.
So you were stung more than once.
Yes, it fucking sucked. I was like, God damn it! Like,
so
I was
like,
probably like 8 years old.
do you remember like did that ruin the camping trip for you? Did you have to go back and just chill the rest of the day?
No, I you know, surprisingly, when it happened, when I'm trying to think back. It's been like over 2 decades, but no. Now that I think about it, and you ask, I don't remember like having welts for very long. Maybe the next day or something like that. But no, I was miraculously healed.
Oh wow, okay. So then, have you been stung by a bumblebee, the bitch of the bees?
No, I have not been distracted or been stung by those fuzzy motherfuckers. No.
Okay.
How about you?
Wow. So no. I tell you that I said it right from the bat. I said I avoid wasps.
Oh no, I hated it. It was awful. I think because I was so young, it was even like worse because I was like scared of them. Like you normally nowadays, if I see like a wasp or a hornet or a bee, like I'll be annoyed by it, but that's about it. But my mom actually taught me to not be afraid of stuff like that. Like she'll straight up like let them crawl on her finger and then she'll put them on a branch or a flower and let them flutter away. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't grow up that cool.
No. I love you, Mama AJ, but you're crazy.
Mama AJ. I like that.
Crazy lady for doing that. Oh my God. Right?
God
I see
love
people
her, but,
do that. Yeah. I'm like, oh no. So today let me open up my beer. This is a poo story. I'm gonna give you a preview of my poo story.
Nice. This is what everyone comes for.
Oh yeah.
What do we got?
We got that super amazing, kind of basic now because it's everywhere. Sculpin.
Right. Sculpin IPA original flavor.
Yeah, now that grapefruit shit.
Or watermelon or all that crazy stuff they have nowadays.
Just
grapefruit.
Straightforward, strong IPA. What is this? 9%?
No, not even. Probably like 6.5.
7%.
I'll take 7.
I thought this one was stronger. Do they have a stronger IPA?
They do. They have what's called the Fathom IPA, which is like their double.
That's the one.
And it's a strong boy. Yeah, it's like 9%. Yes. Oh, no. Sorry. Not Fathom. Manoray IPA. Manoray double IPA.
Is that the one that also has the fruit flavored one?
It might have fruit flavor to it. No, there's the Dorado, like watermelon Dorado.
You know this beer company pretty well.
Ballast Point? Oh, yeah. I drink it here and there throughout the years. I mean,
you've been to the brewery.
Like you said, it's become a little more commonplace over the past, like, let's say 8 years or so. But at the same time, I still enjoy it. It's refreshing.
It's good beer. It was a great brewery when it was a microbrewery. Still a great brewery.
Oh, yeah. I love every time Sin and I go to the one that's in downtown Disney.
I think we've talked about it, but I've also been to the one in San Diego, the one that's in Little Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And I've driven past, but never actually been to the one that is by the beach. But I couldn't tell you the name of the beach.
Which beach the world may never know.
Did you give me access to share the screen? I feel like it's
a
really
and I
cool
will
setup.
not ever.
You will, or I will come at you.
By all means, go for it. Show us what you got. Okay, all good. But yeah, let's go and try and share that screen one more time.
Let's do it. One more once.
Cool, there we go.
Okay. Let's see. Which one is it? Not Disney. We've been to that one.
Yeah. Is it on? Oh, no, that's not. That's Harbor Boulevard. Marina Drive. Okay. Yeah.
Like I think they're right next to the beach or the
Oh, that
pier.
looks romantic as shit in Long Beach. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
How have I not noticed this? Like I'm so dumb. Like Sin and I have been to Long Beach, like in the Pike area, like I don't know, 3 times in our relationship,
Yeah.
and
You
more
ignorant
so
then.
within the last like few
Oh, look at
years.
that. That could be us.
That should be us, but not a Coca Cola.
Anything but.
I want a
Right. There
cola.
we go.
I
There
want
we
a
go. There we
burr.
go.
There we go.
A
And two
bar.
responsible waters right next to your beer.
Oh, look
There
at
we
this at
go.
night. Get nice and
So,
sexy. Oh, they got that
that needs
upstairs area.
this needs to be us. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I think we need to go.
I am profoundly upset that we haven't. Now that I know that it's there. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah, go.
We can go on like those little boaties with the pedals and freaking pedal across the ocean in one together.
I,
We'll just do that and never come back.
I'm letting you know right now. I will go on the boat, but don't expect me to do any work because I will be drunk.
As you should be, sir. As you
Simple
should be.
as that. Yeah. I remember driving past it and thinking, holy shit, this is where it's at. I've always known it was like in this area,
Sure.
but I didn't know it was like this close to the fucking ocean.
Yeah, Jesus, that's so cool. Maybe it's just outside of where I've gone whenever I go out there. But that looks awesome. I would love to do that. And it's for anyone that's listening or watching, it's 4.4 stars out of 5. So you might as well go check it out. Give them some business. It looks very classy.
And then, yeah, Little Italy's the one that I've been to.
Nice.
Let's
Oh, that
look
looks
at
like
the
so much
picture.
fun.
I remember this one being massive too.
Really? Yeah, looks nice.
Like it has this indoor area and then it has an outdoor seating area, kind of like Lagunitas, but still not as big. I think Lagunitas is by far the biggest brewery I've ever been to.
Absolutely. Like
Oh,
it's not like
wait,
a
no,
huge
no.
foundry thing, but holy crap. Go ahead. What's up?
We might be wrong because I feel like Russian River and Windsor might
They do have a
be
lot of
little
land.
bigger.
They
And
do
they
have a
have
lot
like
of land.
their fucking thing is huge. God, I wonder.
Right.
Like my penis.
I've not, I've never even wandered outside of Windsor that much when we've gone together, but I do look forward to going back there for sure. Kind of sad we didn't go during your bachelor getaway to the Windsor location, but we had other spots to hit.
I think because we went there. I mean, we had a good time. We went there in the night. We decided to go back the fucking following morning. And the waiter definitely remembered us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
100% remembered us.
I wonder if he saw us chasing each other around the fountain later on that evening after we left.
No, that wasn't that trip with the girls. Here it is.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, now that you mention it, yes, I think you're right.
Yeah, this location's pretty fucking huge.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful too.
Here
So
we go. Here's a
classy.
good shot. Yeah, I
Anyone
think this is
unsure
the
as to
biggest.
what the hell
brewery.
we're talking about? Russian River Brewing Company up in Santa Rosa and also Windsor, California. Beautiful.
Look at
area.
that. Oh,
Ooh,
oh my
cases on
God.
cases of
Oh,
pure gold. Yum.
blush.
All the double
Oh my
IPAs.
God, look at this too. Do you see those? Oh yeah.
Pliny the Younger. God damn it.
Ooh.
I'll never stop gushing over that beer. One day, maybe, if we become ultra spoiled.
When I
subsequently
eventually
being ultra
move up
rich.
to NorCal, I plan to have it all the time when it's there.
Very nice. I hope
Simple
so.
as that.
I hope so.
So going back to the poo story.
Oh yes, please. That's right. You opened up with that. Go on. You gave us that long poo tease. We're wondering what's going on.
Who pooed the poo, right?
Take
It
some
was John.
X-Lax and let it drop already.
Spoil it.
Drop the news.
Trust me, Daddy don't eat that.
Oh, God.
I got my own flow going on.
New Bear Belly shirt.
So awful. So since we were on the subject of bugs, I went into the bathroom and
I'm afraid.
I looked down. In between my legs is a fucking dead spider. I didn't freak out because it was so dead that it was all crunched up. So it was dead enough. Like the Grim Reaper came and took its soul. Dead.
Okay.
But I still wanted to know who it was. And I'm married, so I can do this. I opened the door again, mid poo. I'm like, yo, you kill a spider? And she was like, no. I was like, well, there's a dead spider right here. I think you fucking squished that thing in the middle of the night and killed that motherfucker. Thank you. Closed the door, proceeded to poo. And that spider's still there.
Oh my! It won't flush.
Oh no, I left it where it was at. I needed homies to know this is not Spider Town.
Right. Your kind ain't welcome around here.
No, not at all.
Dad. Wait. So paint a picture for me. Like, where is it located? Like, is it hovering above the water? What is it? What's going on here?
No, it's on the floor. It's like literally, I took a picture, but I didn't get it's like you can't see my feet. I wish I would have taken the picture, but it was like literally right in between my feet. Look how big.
Oh, like on the tile. I'm sorry. For some reason I thought it was like in the toilet or something. Okay.
Oh
gotcha.
my god, I would have freaked out, and then I would have shitted on it. Oh my god, I hate spiders, but if I'm able to kill them with my morning flow,
morning flow.
I don't know about you, AJ, but my best poos are in the morning, like where I feel accomplished.
I mean, accomplished is one way to put it for sure. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel disappointment. I'm like, God damn it. I can't believe all that came out of me right
Never
now.
Papa John. No, I'm happy about it. Sometimes I'm like, am I dehydrated?
No, for me, I mean, I don't. There actually, you know what? Recently, the last noticeable, like I should say, notable morning poo I had, there was a sequel to it. It was crazy. It was as if the first one never happened,
or it did happen and it came back with a vengeance.
Something like that. It's like, you killed my brother, now I'm coming for you, and boy,
coming out of you.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, geez, like I just did this like 30 minutes ago. Why are you coming back again so soon? What happened?
I've had that. I feel like if I'm in there longer than 22 minutes, there's a chance that more poo is built up.
The first one was Matrix Reloaded. The next one is Matrix Revolutions, right around the corner. Right around the corner.
Spoilers: Neo does die at the end of this one.
I don't know if we've talked about it much on the show, but I really wish he just would have stayed dead, just to avoid what I feel about that fourth movie.
I still haven't.
I'm just going to put it that way.
Still haven't seen it.
Still haven't. Oh, okay. Well, why did I think that you liked it then?
I don't know. You're the one who's usually into terrible things.
I know, but I'm just like, I'm surprised. I thought you and I know that you and I have talked about that movie recently.
About it, sure, yeah.
I think I just shared. Did I just share my feelings and you left it at that, or what?
No, you gave me all the spoilers. I really don't remember anymore. But
okay,
I've heard so much bad reviews that I was like, okay, well, I have this perfect picture of the Matrix, even though a lot of people hate the sequels, and honestly, they're not that great. But I still love them. And maybe I won't ruin it with that fourth film. Maybe we can pretend it never happened. Rocky Five never happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, Balboa, Creed. Simple as that.
I'm fine with that. And
never
Creed
happened.
2.
And Creed 2.
Fair enough. I honestly have. I don't think I've ever seen Rocky 5, or if I have, definitely not the whole way through.
Tommy Gunn with 2 ends. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to worry about it. Yeah. That is the villain's name. That is the villain's name in that movie.
What's his name again? Tommy Gunn
with 2 ends.
Oh man, with two ends. Mm-hmm. Yes. Dear God.
Awful movie.
I absolutely love that.
Terrible movie.
Can we talk about the flavor of this beer real quick? Like, what are you getting from this?
Balanced. Next question.
Balanced.
Definitely
I'm loving, like,
hoppiness.
I'm digging like the hoppy brutness. For it being 7%, I feel like I feel every percentage of this beer. It's not bad.
Yeah, it doesn't like beat around the bush. You definitely feel the oomph as you're drinking it.
The last time,
I feel like there is some like sweetness to it, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
Maybe a little bit, but luckily it's not like. Actually, I'm gonna retract my statement before I complete it. But even the grapefruit one, I don't mind. Like, I'm cool with it. It's not overbearingly grapefruit or anything like that. I could, or the pineapple sculpin there is as well. I feel like I don't really get it that badly. Like it, yeah. I don't know. I think just there's enough natural IPA flavor in this to where when they do add a bit of fruitness to it, not that bad.
No, I agree. It's not like Enjoy By. Enjoy By just hits you with the fucking the sweetness. Excuse me.
Pineapple.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it is pineapple. Tangerine and pineapple.
Tangerine and pineapple. There you go. Even with that one, I feel like it's not that bad. I feel like we've had way harsher hazies that like just kind of scream sour and like citrus in it.
Yeah, yeah. You're not wrong on that. I guess I should say, but in the terms of the enjoy buys, the 5 different ones they make, that's the shittiest one. Although it's good, but if you're in 5th place, somebody's got to let you know you're shitty. I mean, no matter.
Simple if you're not first or last. I feel you.
Oh, I say that so often when we're playing Mario Kart or literally anything. I got 2nd place, so you last.
Enjoy being in last place with everybody else behind me.
Everybody in this house knows that saying. That's how often I say, if you ain't first, you last.
You're a monster.
It happens, man.
Your evil reign must be stopped.
So, because we were we brought up Stone Brewery.
Yeah.
Enjoy by. Did you hear that they were bought out by Sapporo?
I did see that. Yeah, Sapporo, USA. I was actually pretty shocked by that, unfortunately. But I mean, hey, maybe it's a sign of good things to come. But I worry about the experimentalism they're going to be able to uphold from this point forward.
They might just be like, I'm sorry. I mean, please, IM me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel like Sapporo really ventures off. Isn't it just like Sapporo and Sapporo Black?
And maybe a Sapporo Light, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. But I would hope that if they're willing to buy this brewery, it's because they understand what makes it so successful. You know, I mean, granted, Stone Brewing is no microbrewery anymore. Hasn't been for a long time. It's probably the most successful of what once was a microbrewery that ever has been. But at the same time, I don't know. I would just hope that they would not hinder the creativity and more. I would just hate it if we lived in a world where we just get Stone IPA, Stone Delicious, and maybe Fear Movie Lions after that. I don't know. I would be really sad.
So I was already thinking of all the shit I was going to talk about Sapporo. But there is one benefit to this that I see. Please. Every Asian restaurant that I've ever been to only has Sapporo. So who's to say they won't have a Stone Sapporo? I can finally have a good IPA with my goddamn ramen. I'm tired of getting Sapporo when I'm getting my ramen. It's one of the few places I pick water over beer.
That's very fair. That's very fair. I mean, but if you think about it, ramen is kind of already a pretty carb heavy and just in general heavy meal. If you have like a double IPA on top of that, you're going to get fucked up.
Right. But if I'm trying to get fucked up, I need to have like 4 Sapporos opposed to 2 IPAs. And it all just equals out at that point.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that. Oh, God damn it. I'm trying to find the official statement on here about the situation.
Well, while you're looking for that statement, I'm going to hit you with another fact. Brewery X bought Modern Times. I don't know if you've heard about that one.
Okay, so I did hear. So in the same post that I saw about this acquisition of Stone Brewing, in the caption of that post, it also referenced something about Brewery X, or it was in the comments. Someone mentioned something about Brewery X in relation to this situation. But I'm sorry, they bought Modern Times Brewing?
Yep.
You know what? I'll be honest. I think I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, that one. I rarely drink Modern Times nowadays.
Right.
So look at, and I barely have Brewery X beers.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like nowadays we're probably in more of a Brewery X kind of territory, you and I, as far as like appreciation over overall catalog that they have to offer.
Agreed.
But at the same time, I mean, we actually have kind of a fun little friend history with Modern Times beers here and there. I don't know if you remember some of those nights, but yes.
The only one I remember is having like their coffee stout with you and Voldemort and whatever Voldemort snake is called. Am
I the snake or is that his penis?
Who's to say it's not both?
Well, call me Slytherin, baby. It's his. I'm all about it.
It's his.
Absolutely.
Awful.
That was a very fun night, though. A very dumb night, but yeah, but a very fun
Every
night.
time we hung out with them, it was always a fun, dumb night.
Yeah. I would say a similar thing. I think we bring that upon them, which is even more part of the fun. I think it's like,
And
oh
the
crap,
funny thing is, I don't
yeah.
feel like I'm really that wild unless I'm with you.
Same here. Same
Yeah,
here.
right. It's
For the
weird.
most part. How do two negatives equal? I guess that is math for you then. Yeah.
There you go. You figured it out. You gone done some math.
Algebra, everybody. Pre-algebra, even.
Awful. Terrible. We ain't it.
Absolutely. Oh no, yeah. I just showed all of my lack of intelligence right now, and I'm okay with it. Though I'm okay with it.
Hey, I didn't even attempt to solve that problem.
Well, you already knew the answer. You're good. How are you doing on your beer? I have like a good little eighth left right now.
Just about done, actually.
Do you have less than I do?
I am.
Compare it to AJ face.
Shit. You're both
Where
so
are
good
you
looking.
at level wise? Oh, I know. I'm so distracting. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
Should we
I'll
just?
tell you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me for interrupting. Enjoy your beer.
Just about done is what I would say.
Same here, Z's. I mean, this is like a nice little decent glug right here, but I'm down
Glug,
to just
glug.
glug. Let's finish this little bit and then we'll continue the episode. How about that?
Okay. I
Yeah.
actually wanted to talk to you about Obi-Wan, but wait, don't even give me an answer yet.
I will not.
Keep everybody in suspense. Go get your beer.
Drum roll.
I'm gonna
Go get my beer.
ruin-
Oh, you're gonna keep going? Okay.
I'm
I'll
done.
be right back then.
Right, let's do it.
All right.
I'm gonna spoil
Be right
everything for you right now.
I still have my earphones in.
So you haven't seen Obi-Wan. Spoilers. He dies. Like 10 years later in the Star Wars movie that everybody knows about. He's dead. I don't know if he's coming back as a Force Ghost. No, he does come back as a Force Ghost.
And I'm back.
I was going for a while and then I just stopped. I was enjoying the beer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
luckily, my Bluetooth headphones cut off right when you said spoilers, and then blankness.
Oh, he dies.
Of course.
You know what? I'm gonna be a son of a bitch. So does Darth Vader. Do you want to stop this and send me?
God damn it!
Invite?
Next thing you're gonna tell me he's Luke Skywalker's daddy, and I will never believe that much.
Let me top you off. He's actually Leia's daddy.
Also, God damn it. Honest, I think about this every now and then. I think we even talked about it the last time we hung out during Sin's birthday. And God bless you, darling.
Thank you.
I wish we could have been there for that reveal. Wouldn't that have been so sick? Seriously, just to nerd out for a moment.
We will. I mean, we've attempted this, but we will never get that experience of like a complete shock. And then you gave me an example.
I did.
Do you remember the example?
I definitely do. Yeah, it was basically Cap lifting the hammer, wielding Mjolnir, and fucking Endgame.
Then I think my response to you, because it's still my same response, is that's not like spoiler in the sense that it's a plot twist. You know, it's Captain America picked up a hammer that they've already hinted about in a previous shitty movie, is what some people would say. Not me. I like Ultron. So I don't really consider that like game breaking. If I found out that Thor was Captain America's daddy, that's a different story.
Okay, fair enough. Or better yet, maybe even his mom. That would work great.
I don't know
too.
how else to say it. Like when you use that example, I just think that's massive fan service. That's all that is to me.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I will say, but at the same time, just I mean, like as far as like, I don't know, like I've never heard an audience freak out that much more, other than the other comparison that we both thought of, which was that when we got all three Peter Parkers in No Way Home.
And depending on what theater you're at, Daredevil.
Oh, that's true. Mine was
mine definitely got hype. definitely.
Yeah. There were some
But
people that didn't understand, but some people that definitely did.
and honestly, I'm pretty sure there was a rumor out there that kind of talked about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, we knew about it. You told me about it beforehand. So yeah.
before, did I?
Oh yeah, you definitely did in an episode of the
Oh
show.
man, I just got all the burps today. Ooh, I don't know where that one came from. But I will say that we were young and dumb one point, and we tried avoiding trailers and any kind of
Yes.
news about movies.
Yes.
I guess that's the only real way of doing it. But the problem is it's really hard.
It is,
It's
especially
so
nowadays more
hard.
than ever. Honestly, I've got to the point now where I mostly stop following Instagram and Twitter accounts of shows and movies that I look forward to seeing. Like, because I've been spoiled by them too much. Moon Knight, I got spoiled by because I followed their Instagram account, and that gave away all sorts of shit before I even watched the episodes. So while it was still hype to watch, I didn't get the shock factor of it, which was unfortunate.
I have a general rule nowadays because I do feel like the number one spoiler site is Instagram. Um, like it's just landmines, good luck. So my general rule is the day of. So like when Obi-Wan Kenobi came out on Wednesday, I basically stopped going on Instagram until I saw it. And the same
Oh,
thing
that's
with
good.
Twitter. I kind of avoid my actual timeline and I just kind of look at news and what's trending. But the good thing
Mhm.
is I can avoid the hashtags. Like if it says hashtag
Yes.
Obi-Wan, I know to fucking skip it. So
Yes.
that's been my go-to, and I'm glad because I hear my wife often, oh, I kind of got spoiled a little bit from Instagram. That's why I avoid that app
Yep.
during
Sin
those
too.
times.
Sin too. Yeah. I mean, like, I felt so bad. Like, Sin knew that Iron Man was going to get the gauntlet before Endgame even came out. Like, it sucked. I felt so bad for her. Like, she even told me, she's like, yeah, I saw it on Facebook. Someone commented and had like a video footage of it. I'm like, why would you even look that deeply?
Yeah.
But
Even then, like
it
that's
happens.
another example that in today's standards, I do feel like that would be the moment compared to
Yeah,
finding out Luke, I'm
that's
your
a good point.
father. And
Yeah.
here's another good example. Obviously, it's like the most made fun of one, but with Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense, like that was a twist where everybody was like, oh. And
Yeah.
you really get that kind of like plot twist in Marvel movies? No,
Not
right?
really. No, I can't think of what. I mean, to a much lesser degree, the Mandarin in fucking Iron Man 3. Sure.
And the 10 rings that they bring up. If you go on Disney Plus, there is a like Mandarin section or like the 10 rings section, I think it is. And it fucking
Uh-huh.
includes Iron Man 1. And there's like a 10-second scene where he talks about the 10 rings and he has like the symbol behind him. And that's it. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
really? In Iron Man 1?
Yeah, they start talking about him from that first movie. You didn't know that?
Really? The Legend of
Like
the Ten Rings?
yeah, you know the terrorist guy, right?
Yeah.
Who kidnaps Tony Stark and keeps him in the cave?
Sure.
The
Yeah.
intelligent
Okay.
guy. He talks about it, and on his flag, it shows the 10 rings. Like the flag
How
actually
cool.
has the
I
10.
had no idea. No, that's actually kind of neat. I mean, a little funny that
Really?
they shoehorned it into the like 10 Ring saga on Disney
It
Plus.
wasn't shoehorned in. Like I think the way they did it, I don't think it was they ever thought they were going to have the Mandarin at that point, but they were saying they were a part of a terrorist organization that, the founder or whatever was a part of that 10 ring system. So it
Right.
actually makes sense when you watch Shang-Chi because he talks about how he has like a group under him. So they did a great job in connecting the dots in that specific scenario.
I will give you that. I think for me, just shoehorned in is that like they put that under that category in Disney Plus. That's all. Not
And
the
that
overall
line,
plot. Not the
yeah,
overall
I
plot.
was like, what the fuck is that? Do you want to send me a new link?
Yes, we'll be right back in
Yeah.
just a momento. Where the hell were we?
I don't remember. I'm surprised how intoxicated I am. A little from one can.
Same here. I mean, I'm on my second now. I'm a few sips in, but you know what? I know why. Because I had fucking like 15 stale hot Cheetos before starting this episode.
Nice.
That was my
I
breakfast
that.
this morning.
You could have threw them away, but you didn't, and I respect you for that.
I eventually did get to that, but it took way too long. I got
it took about 15
stale hot
chips
Cheetos in.
Shame. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I really should stop doing this. My dad said he'd bring me over a sandwich.
Am I obese? These are still as fuck.
Like they were in the point of where, like, you know, they weren't quite stale, but definitely to where you sense a difference. Like the crunch isn't quite as snappy as it was before.
I've lost all my respect for you now because I thought they were full stale. So
No,
you're either full stale or you're not when it comes to hot Cheetos.
it's a little halfy.
Does your future wife know that you did this crime?
I mean, I found them in her
That
end
sounds
table,
like a no.
so she doesn't know yet. If she doesn't know by now, she'll know when I tell. When she's gonna look at that little end table. Up.
We're gonna start our next episode, and you're gonna have to say that you fell on a doorknob. Terrible. And I'm gonna have to go along with it, knowing that you're getting abused, knowing that you needed it though. Somebody needed to teach you this lesson.
For sure. What's that big hand-shaped red mark across your cheek? I fell on a doornail. My bad.
I fell on stale hot Cheetos, is what you tell them.
Right. It's just Cheeto dust on my cheek. That's all that it is.
Oh my god.
Very good. Oh, god damn it. I'm intoxicated. God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, we now have cumulatively almost 14% alcohol in our body, so makes sense.
Talking about being intoxicated, I'm going to tell you some bullshit that I found out recently. So
tell me.
I was off of work and I remembered I had a high time round one card. You know, fucking, I have 20 tickets. I want a free wine. So I told my wife, I want to go to high time. I want to finish.
Oh, nice.
So I had $23 left and I proceeded to get down.
Very good.
$23 worth of wine will fuck you up if you pick from the right section.
Sure.
The cheap section. And was what I did. I got like one expensive Syrah, and then the rest were like the $2 for a half pour.
I'm glad you started classy though. That's nice. That's nice.
You know it.
You recall the percentage of the Syrah? I'm just curious and want to be like bougie right now.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay,
I didn't really care, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I went there a little broke, and I knew I had the money in advance. So it was like, well,
whatever.
Thank you, Past John. Present John is gonna enjoy this now.
Hell yeah. Past John helped future /
free to
John
me.
out.
Yeah. Past John helped future present John. Oh.
That's the best way to do it. That's a future investment you just made, sir, that you got to enjoy.
Future present.
Because are we writing an X-Men movie right now?
Okay. And we already make more sense than they do.
Way more. John, he got the Syrah, he drank the Syrah, enjoyed the Syrah. That's all there is to it.
That's me no like
plot
stout.
Line finished.
Me What's no that? Like stout.
It's funny you mentioned that because I know you referenced that episode an episode ago, and so I decided to listen to the first like 5 to 7 minutes of it while I was getting ready to set up for the podcast today, and it was fun.
We set the bar too high. We set the bar way too high.
We had so much energy starting off.
We got so much more dumber as the more episodes progressed.
Definitely less formal. Definitely more informal, if you will. Like we had an intro. Welcome to Beer Belly Podcast. Then went out of the window after episode 6.
I stand by. I love having just talking right into it. It's just more. It's more free flowing than even though I say AJ's name 70 different times. Let me introduce him regardless. Actually, I call you sir, so that might help a little bit. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I wonder if @sir is taken on Instagram now that you mention it. I'm gonna look that up right now.
You can always take Mr. Sir. That's always a great one.
Oh, that's a good call.
So we went there. I had my wine. We were planning on going. Not planning. We went to the beach. But right when I was done having my wine, I was like, well, I want to go and look at some scotches because why not? So
nice.
We went up there, and I saw this bad boy right here. That bad boy. You see that?
Pull it down. Let us get a better look.
We've seen it already.
I've
shown it off.
Oh,
yes,
Blanton's.
It's my Blanton's. My Blanton's.
Sorry,
red.
I couldn't tell from that far. Okay. Well, you mentioned Scotch, but you were also talking about buying bourbon.
Well, let me finish. So
okay,
I go up to look at the Scotch, and I see this son of a bitch up there. The Bland's Gold. the one that cost
Yeah.
me like $260 to buy. So I got
Jesus.
there, and they're now $189, a whole
Oh
$100 less than what I spent.
wait. Hold on. Wait, you bought Blanton's red, right?
Yep, that one right
Oh,
there.
sorry. Earlier you called it gold. I just want to make sure.
Sorry, I'm a little intoxicated. Not gold. Me poor. I can't
No.
afford it. I can't afford gold.
Okay, no. The only reason I was thinking is because if you're thinking gold, but then you bought red, then there would be a price difference. But you're sure
No.
there's a price difference now of that much for red.
It was actually like a $70 price difference, but it's 70
That's
fucking dollars.
Still, that's $70 fucking dollars exactly.
Yeah.
Like holy fucking shit.
Some fucking bullshit. It's some fucking bullshit.
That's crazy, sir. I'm so sorry, but I mean,
So,
goddamn.
I said I wasn't going to touch this until August. Probably I'm gonna have a glass today. Because why not? It's affordable to everybody.
Yeah,
Why not?
You might as well.
Might as well. If I need a new one, I only need fucking under $200, not almost $300.
You said it's 130 now, approximately?
It's
or
180.
180.
So mine cost me, I think it was around 240, 245 before taxes and everything. And now they're 189.99, so 190.
Sure. So about $50 off, more or less.
Yeah.
That's still a huge chunk. That's a huge
$150?
chunk.
Do you know how much pot that can buy me?
You know how much Taco Bell that can buy you?
$50.
They're not even a sponsor. $50.
I would die from obesity before I get to the 50 mark at Taco Bell.
Exactly. You can either die of alcoholism from finishing a Blanton's
or from
red in
Taco
one day,
Bellism.
or just Taco Bellism. Yeah, eat the whole menu within 5 minutes, and then you're dead either way.
Hey, real talk, Taco Bell's amazing. I don't care how often it gives me the chores. I fucking
chores is a nice way to put it. I like that. It will only ever be known as the chores.
It's a PG version of saying it. I could be at the mall and be like, babe, I got the chores.
And then some nice family's gonna walk by and be like, see, he gets work
he's gonna cut the grass. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What a nice Mexican boy.
Right, yeah, exactly.
He's not even wearing a sombrero today.
He looks like a nice landscaper. Actually, the correct term is gardener for them.
You are way too fair skinned to be a gardener, my friend, if you're gonna put it that way. I want to see calloused hands. I want to see like any sunburn red you would get eventually is going to become a deep brown.
AJ, when you first met me, I was cutting the grass. My parents had me painting the gates.
You were as pale as moonlight, my friend.
I've always been pale. I've been called ethnically ambiguous is what I've been called. So it's better than being called white. Sorry, white people, but
Jesus Christ. You already insulted Alabama. Why do we have to go for the blanket entire ethnic
background? How am I insulting Alabama? Because I want to live by their customs, because I want to fly to Alabama and marry my sister cousin. That's the custom out there.
Okay. If you're in support of it, then that's great. For sure.
Jesus Christ.
We'll see how well the live shows go there one day.
Watch that podcast you were featured in never air. Or they bleep you out completely.
Most definitely just for the first 5 minutes of the show. Yeah.
Terrible. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
What? I don't remember.
Yeah. You were on a podcast. Not ours.
Oh yeah, you're right. Pardon me, I didn't even think about bringing that up. Well, I'll say I wanted to bring it up anyway. So yeah, those of you who are unaware by this point, I think probably by the time this episode airs, more or less, or so, a good buddy of mine, an old friend for like 20 years about, asked if I wanted to be on his podcast. Apparently his co-host he and his band are off on tour right now. So he's looking for a co-host in the meantime. And so it was really nice of him to reach out. We talked about the possibility of it about like 2 months ago. And then finally it kind of just came to fruition. So yeah, it's called Play It Again Man, or you could follow them on Instagram, Play It Again Man _pod. And they basically just do fun movie reviews of movies of that. Some are contemporary. Most of them are what they grew up with, like in their childhood /teens, all that good stuff, like coming of age kind of era for them, more or less our age. But honestly, it was a really fun time. We talked about 300, starring Gerard Butler,
Nice.
as
The
well as
most
like Michael
bro-ish
Fassbender and
movie
stuff.
you can watch. Yeah.
It was so yeah. He was actually really nice. My buddy Steven, the host of the show, he was like, "Give me like 5 movies to go off of, and I'll pick I'll pick one from what you give." And for he and I, 300 was based in, it came out in 2007, like the year
We were
he
in
and
high
I
school.
graduated together. Yeah, so it was
Oh,
something
you
that we
old
talked about.
bitch.
We
Oh
old
wait,
as
I'm
fuck.
2007.
So fucking we talked about that. It was just a really fun time. So if you want to hear like a semi straight laced / very idiotic like talk on the movie 300, by all means enjoy that episode. Just follow them on Instagram again, play it again man _pod.
I think when two men, any men, not even us, are talking about 300, it's probably going to be a gay conversation. Did you once bring up the 6-pack?
I mean, you'll have to listen to the episode to find out. I'll just put it that way. Since you asked the question, I'm going to put it that way. Just listen and see. I think you'll have a fun, slightly educational, but exceptionally fun time.
If you're in it, it's not educational. I know you're an educated man, but I don't think you can educate.
Even using the word educated on me is very generous, so I'll take it.
I'm sorry. Let me correct my edumacated. I'm sorry. Let me correct
there
my
we
word.
go. There we go. Whenever I'm working in customer service, I always make sure that I clarify that for any customers that have an issue.
You're an edumacated man.
Absolutely. But it was very fun. Yeah. So yeah, definitely check it out. I actually really look forward to listening to the final cut of that episode. It was fun. It was like a quick little, the episode probably comes out to just under an hour. So in your morning commute, whatever the fuck you're doing, take some time to listen to them. They'll definitely post about it and promote it when the episode goes live, but it will be super fun. I imagine so. It was fun recording it. I'll say that much for sure.
Nice. And I forgot, you canceled on me that day.
Yes.
So you chose another podcast over me.
No, hold on here. Let me clarify that for you since you bring it up. So you and I typically record this show on average around 4 p.m. every day, or once a week or so. Mm-hmm. Now, for he and I to do Play It Again, man, we met up at 2 p.m. to get that done. And so I figured,
that's Pacific Standard Time or Central Time?
That's Pacific time.
Okay.
PST. And then from there, I told my dad that I would meet at Topgolf at 4 p.m. so that way I could get there in time, because I didn't have a reservation for Topgolf. Because, drum roll, I got to ask one of my brothers-in-law to be a groomsman of mine. So that was fun. Nice. So I just figured, the day is fucking stacked. I have Played Again, man, until about from 2 to 4. And then actually I got out of that pretty early. And then from there, drove straight to Topgolf. And just did that. So I was there. I was probably at Topgolf for about 5-6 hours that day.
Shit. So you didn't leave until like 8 or 9?
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe actually like 10 o'clock. Yeah. It was a long day for AJ. You know what? I was very proud of myself. I paced myself pretty nicely. When I first got there, it was a hot ass day. Just got done recording the podcast again. And then from there, I ordered myself a Miller Lite and a water.
So 2 waters. You got yourself 2 waters.
1 water and 1 sparkling water.
Yeah, exactly. 1 slightly colored water. Yes.
Exactly. So I had 1 water, 1 sparkling water, and then from there I waited about 45 minutes for my dad to show up, and then I finally had another beer, and he kept peer pressuring me the whole time to have more, and I was like, I'm gonna pace myself. I'm gonna wait till brother-in-law gets here. He eventually did, and then from that point, I had a good amount of beers, a lot of IPAs after that. So it was nice. It was a good time, and he said yes. Shocked, Jonah Hill gif, of course.
Oh,
and yeah. But yeah, I'm very intoxicated right now. Can you tell?
A little bit. I'm feeling it.
It's hefty. I think just the 15 hot Cheetos are shockingly not enough to absorb all of this right now.
Son of a bitch. Why would you bring that up? You son of a bitch. You could have eaten them. You could have powered through.
A part of me wanted to, but I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Terrible, AJ. You're an awful, terrible person. So the other day, I realized how stupid I was, or am. That was showing you
Yeah,
stupid again, John.
keep it present tense, buddy. Keep it present tense.
So my wife and I, we went to a random restaurant we had never been to before. We just decided
Ooh.
to go to a new one in
Can we get a
Irvine.
name?
No, because I don't
Okay.
remember the name of it. But we liked it so much we are going back.
Okay.
If I can remember the name at some point.
I know.
And we decided to go. Obviously, it was my choice. And I saw they had trivia night, but I thought by the time we got there, we'd be gone before it started. Well, no, we got there when it started.
Nice.
And we also played. And we got 9th out of 12. So, or out of 12. So, felt kind of dumb, especially when you only get 2 out of fucking 20 questions right.
You're in the top three quarters percentage there. You're good. You're okay. You're in the top 3 bracket. Kinda.
As far as I'm concerned, there's first place and there's last. So I'm tied with all the other losers.
We're playing Mario Kart rules, motherfucker.
You ain't first, you last. That's life rules. That's not Mario Kart rules.
Fair enough.
Blaze was actually really great, though. They probably had 25 beers there, different ones you can pick from.
Oh, I'm jealous.
That's one of the reasons why I picked it. And I wasn't planning on drinking heavy. I really wasn't. One beer. I was one beer and that was it.
We never do.
That beer was so good. I ended up having a second one. And I'm telling you, they must have had an easy 10 IPAs. But the one I got, I liked so much that I was like, gotta get it again. It was by Booze Bros.
Oh, okay.
And it was something along the lines of like the remedy for the Black Plague. Something along those lines. Fucking
that's cool.
Love that beer. It just shot up to maybe top 10 for me. I need it in me. So I want to go back. We should definitely go. It kind of reminds me of a more like modern Tustin.
Oh,
Brewery.
fun. Oh, yeah, I found it. Here we go. It's like a skeleton dressed as a doctor.
Yes.
Can art. And it says, yeah, Booze Brothers / Black Plague Doctors Remedy for the Black Plague.
Mm-hmm.
Or Black Plague Doctors Remedy. Yeah. 8.5%. Oh, yeah.
That's why
you had a couple of those. You're probably feeling great.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The day we went to, they have a Wednesday special. I think it was Wednesday when we went. It's like $4 off any glass of whiskey.
Oh, you dog. Did you take advantage of that?
Yeah, but didn't have any whiskey.
Oh, you didn't take advantage of it. Okay. Fair enough.
No, I did not. So like 3 days before that, I hung out with Peter on Father's Day and we got trashed. I'm talking jumping in his hot tub trashed.
Oh, I'm so jealous. God damn you. I had to work that day. I'm sad that I didn't get to go.
His lovely wife bought him a smoker. So we had some smoked whiskeys that were really great.
Oh my God.
And then she got him some Blandens, so we drank some Blandens.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we
you
drank
guys must have gotten fucked up.
Oh, I got fucking trashed. And I know Peter did
God.
too. Oh, yeah.
I mean, if he's following along with you, then yeah. Jesus God.
Yeah. And
that's one thing I really look forward to. Sorry to interrupt you real quick, but when the 3 of us randomly just get trashed, it's a rare occasion, but when it happens, it's pretty fun. Especially with whiskey. There's something special about that. Something special for sure. Sorry to get sentimental, but it's the truth.
No. I feel like whenever I have whiskey with you guys, like when it's the 3 of us, it's not even when it's just you and I. It has to be the 3 of us. Yes. I won't remember the rest of the day. For whatever reason.
There was the one time where you and I, to be fair, the 3 of us started drinking whiskey together, and then eventually it became a situation where John and I were trying to summon our friend Peter from his bedroom to come down to continue drinking whiskey with us. But yeah.
Oh yeah, he said no. He didn't, but in his defense, he was unbelievably trashed because he doesn't even remember that happened.
Yes, that's true.
He's heard stories, and I make sure he heard stories because I refused to jump in any type of pool until he did it first.
Nice.
Because I don't trust this son of a bitch. At least not when it comes to that.
Well, if a man will jump into his own pool, you know it's safe. It's okay. No pythons involved. You're all right.
I trashed. I'm telling you.
Very happy for you guys.
Fucked up. Not me. That was one of those Monday, the entire day. Reminds me how old I am because I didn't feel good until Tuesday.
Oh, did you have to work on Monday? Oh,
Yep.
no, sir.
Yep.
All right. Because every time you and I do that and I realize you have work the next day, I do end up feeling bad about it. But now that I know that you do it without me, I don't feel quite as bad anymore.
Yeah, it's either with you or Peter. I will say when I'm not with you guys, I'm actually pretty good. Like 3 beers and I'm tapped out. Yeah. But when I'm with you guys, there's the Incredible Hulk is coming out.
Lay on your back, open your legs, and let us
Frank
in. That's
the
all
Tank.
there is to it. Frank the Tank. Absolutely.
And my name is John, so
where the hell did Frank the Tank come from? I don't know, but I like it.
Oh my god.
Well, on that very beautiful note, why don't we call it a day? And of course, just as always, we have to remember that an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's lovely, wonderful words of wisdom for the week. Go ahead, sir, please.
Oh man, this is more of an exciting announcement than it is wisdom words. Yes, I said
John's
wisdom
pregnant.
words. Not yet. Almost though. That's how it works with the guy. Almost. It's a whole cycle.
It's a morning flow.
A morning flow. There you go. So I just want all of the cool millennials to know in a few months we're gonna have some fucking Stone IPA at ramen places. Fucking put on your seatbelts because it's all drive, baby.
All drive. Unnotch that belt one less notch. Make it a little bit looser. You're gonna need it.
Make sure you have that morning flow. You'll make all the space for that ramen beer. You know what? Get your Stone, pour some of it in your ramen. Twofer.
There's the wisdom part that we've been waiting for. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I dare to try that. Yeah, just pour it right in the bowl. In fact, make it kind of like a Corona Rita, where you put the Corona in your margarita, but do that with the bowl of ramen. It's the only way to enjoy it, really.
And don't, for the love of God, don't do it with Corona. Do it with an IPA. But yes.
No, absolutely. Pardon me. IPA. That's right. My bad. That'll do it for this episode of Beer Belly. We'll see you next week. But before we go, please, John, say all the things.
My name is John. I have this Blands right here. I have a watch and a tattoo that says Ewoks play with snakes. And if you want to know more about my life and how Ewoks play with snakes, you can reach out to me and I guess this curly-haired motherfucker at BeerBellyPod at gmail.com, at the Instagrams, the Face of my books. Wait, Face of my books? Yes, the Face of my books.
Yeah, Face of my books.
The Tigma Talks. I think and then the Yuma tubes?
Yuma tubes, if you will.
Yuma tubes. There we go. Yuma tubes.
Yuma tubes.
Just
add a second ma. I like it.
Muzz. Regardless, wherever you find us, give us all the stars, all of the thumbs ups. We need them. We're desperate. We're hungry. We need more beer and we're poor. So it really helps.
Please. Thank you. On that lovely note, once again, we will see you next week. Send in your questions, beerbellypod at gmail.com, or all the beautiful social media that John has just noted. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Goodbye.